Fear, confusion, loneliness. 3 words that can be used to describe my life as a child suffering from the terror of bullying every day until the 8th grade. I was the typical overweight and shy child that everyone else found amusement in calling horrendous names, spreading terrible rumors, and physically pushing around the halls of the school. I would often find myself buried in my room, tears flowing down my face. I would conceal myself from others at school and eat alone at lunch. Bullying led to the horrors of loneliness and despair that drove me into a deep state of depression. I often thought everyone else's lives would be better without me in them. I began to notice I was not alone, which actually made it even worse because I couldn't imagine anyone else experiencing what I did on a daily basis. Since then, I have been dedicated to spreading awareness and gaining support for putting an end to bullying. My story is not the only one that can be told. According to DoSomething.org, 3.2 million students are victims of bullying every year, and 90% of 4th through 8th graders report being victims of bullying. Most young bullying victims are now known to suffer from anxiety and depression, sometimes even leading to suicide. According to MakeBeatsNotBeatdowns.org, suicide remains among the leading causes of death in children under 14. And in 2005, which was the last year nationwide stats were available, 270 children in the 10 to 14 age group killed themselves. Like me, most students never even tell anyone they are being bullied for reasons like fear of the bullying finding out, feeling humiliated or helpless, fear of rejection or judgment, or they feel like no one will care or even take action. Can you imagine how the parents of those 270 children felt when they found out they could have done something if they had only known? As a society, we have a duty to start educating people on the signs and symptoms of bullying and taking action to prevent it from continuing to happen. Some of the signs that need to be looked out for, according to StopBullying.org, are unexplained illness, frequent feelings or faking of sickness, skipping meals or binge eating, nightmares, trouble sleeping, loss of interest in hobbies or being social, skipping school, little to no friends, decreased self-esteem, and harming themselves or asking questions about suicide. By becoming aware of these signs, we can confront possible victims of bullying, since they typically won't confront us. We cannot be afraid to take action either. DoSomething.org also states that 1 in 4 teachers see nothing wrong with bullying and will only intervene 4% of the time. This confrontation to talk to a bullying victim could possibly be the difference between life and death for a child. Although I have put a lot of emphasis on confronting the bullying victim, confronting the bully and monitoring their actions afterwards can also be a cause for ending bullying. Since bullies may not fully understand the consequences that can come from what they believe are just words. By making a bully aware that he or she could potentially be causing permanent harm to a child that may lead to much worse circumstances such as death, they will, most of the time, decide to change their ways. By taking action in preventing and stopping bullying and educating society on the signs and symptoms a bully victim can have, we can save thousands of innocent children from permanent feelings of worthlessness and anxiety. We will greatly reduce the number of child suicides and developing mental illnesses like severe depression. Without my parents stepping in when they began to see these signs in me and getting me the help that I needed, I can say with confidence I would not be living on this earth today. Now that I have educated you on ways to end bullying, I urge you to not only take action for yourself, but also spread the word to everyone who can have an impact on this severe matter, so that they too can be the difference in a child's life. If you have children, talk to them and ask them if they or anyone they know is a bully or a bully victim. If everyone asked a single child this simple question, we could eradicate bullying very effectively. So what I would like to leave you with today is a simple question. Whose child's life could you possibly save today? And could that child be your own? Thank you.